Hey y'all, it's Leftover Bolts Garage. I'm Supiram, and today's video is going to be about the new to me 2005 Subaru Legacy 2.5i.
Nice.
It's not the GT, it is the NA with the EJ25 motor in it. It's an automatic, unfortunately, but it's my new commuter. Today, we are going to be tackling a transmission drain and fill. Now, the first problem that I noticed when taking this on a first drive was that it had the classic Subaru Torque Bind when turning at low speeds. It was kind of like a shutter feel pulsing. The first thing I did in diagnosing this was, pop your hood open, find the fuse box, and put in your fuse into the four-wheel drive fuse location. What that does is it'll disengage the rear end, and you'll be driving in front-wheel drive. And from there, all my issues were gone. So that tells me the duty solenoid that is often diagnosed when torque bind occurs, that tells me that solenoid is good. So from there, checking the trans fluid, it's pretty dark. I gotta say, I'll show you all in a second. So from there, we're gonna be doing a drain and fill maybe 2 or 3 times. We got some OEM fluid type HP. We'll do a drain and fill, and then we'll take it for an exercise drive around the block and see if it improves. So let me show you all what we got here. Your dipstick for the trans is going to be on the right side. So driver's side, right near the brake fluid reservoir. All right, there we go. You can kind of see it. So that fluid is pretty dark. This should be a bright cherry red. Doesn't smell burnt, but it's dirty. Might possibly be the original fluid. The vehicle has 154,000 miles, so we're gonna be changing, do a drain and fill. I did get an OEM filter as well, and then we'll see if that fixed our issue. I mean, unless you want to sit here forever, I'm plugging mine back up. Okay. Should be good. Don't forget to torque it. Beep, beep, beep. Go. After the drain and fill, this is what came out. Yeah, that stuff is dark. Whenever you're doing a simple drain and fill on these 4ATs, you're not draining all of the fluid. There's still fluid in the torque converter. So on this specific drain and fill, I got out right about 3 quarts. So really you're only introducing 3 new quarts. I want to say the system total is around 11, somewhere around there. Dipstick out, funnel, fluid, make sure you use the right fluid. 3 quarts loaded up. After filling up your transmission fluid, you're gonna wanna turn on your car, run through each of the gears for about 30 seconds or so. Do that maybe 2 times. And then while running, go back out, pull your dipstick, check the fluid, and add if you need some. Go take it for a test drive. Essentially, I did like 15 or 20 figure eights, going forward and in reverse. It feels like it got a little bit better, but I don't think we quite fixed it. So I'm gonna pull the car back in the garage and do another drain and fill. From what I read online, it could take a few to either A, introduce majority of new fluid into the system, or B, free up any possible stuck or sticking clutch packs, to my understanding. So I'll update y'all. No need to film another drain and fill, but we'll do it again, and then we'll come back for another test drive. Oh, so this is the second drain and fill, still really dark. We may have to do 3 or even 4, but we're gonna fill up the fluid and then we're gonna take it on another test drive. Second drain and fill complete. We're now doing figure eights to essentially test out the binding. It's a lot better. It's still there, but it's a lot better. So I'd say after the first drain and fill, there was maybe a 10% change. After the second drain and fill, I mean, it's about half or 60% better. So we're definitely going to do another drain and fill, but good to know that I think those possibly stuck clutch packs are starting to free up and the transmission is liking the new fluid. We'll get back to the house and do another drain and fill. So update, y'all. This is the third drain and fill. Still looks pretty dark, but I mean, it has a red hue to it finally. To get to your transmission filter, you're gonna have to remove your battery, and it's located conveniently right there. Now, if you're asking me, hey, Subaru, how are you gonna catch all the fluid from when you pull off the filter? Good question, I'm not. But if you wanted to, you could pull off the headlight, the grill. See these trans lines here? There's a bracket holding this filter housing. Push it through. It'll come to where this headlight is, and then you'll have a better access if you want to try and put a bucket and catch the fluid. I'm just gonna stuff a bunch of paper towels under it. Try to be quick, to be honest with you. Just clean up what I can. So after 3 drain and fills back to back to back, I mean, we did some driving in between. Finally got the trans fluid to look a great color. Now, it's not bright cherry red, remember, because we didn't do a complete flush and then fill. We did a drain and fill, so we only introduced maybe about 3 to 4 quarts each drain and fill. But that's a good way not to shock the system if you're worried about high mileage trans. And the car is driving great. I'll say about 90% of the torque bind has been eliminated just by doing the drain and fills alone. They recommend doing a good bit of driving, exercise by doing figure eights. So I'll continue to put miles on this. I'm happy with how the fluid is looking. I'm happy with how the car is driving. So I consider this a win. For any of those who are experiencing torque bind and had similar symptoms, try doing a drain and fill on your trans. This worked out great for me, so hoping this works out for someone else as well. Alrighty, well, hey, thanks for tuning in at Leftover Bolts Garage, and we'll catch you next time.